Hi there, it's SirSniperhead here. We're just in my room. It's 1:26 in the morning and it's so quiet. The only thing you can hear there is the switch. And I'll just turn on the light for you. Everything is off. The servers are both off. I pulled out the laptop. And since that's out, the laptop's obviously no longer running. I normally just have that bottom one on all the time, but temporarily I'm just back to using the actual routers, DHCP server and DNS server instead of the one on the server there. An Active Directory server, obviously it's down as well. So yeah, really the only thing that's making noise is that switch, and my laptop's off, which is a record, well, it's Cheatscape off, it's in hibernation mode. And the cupboard's closed, it's late at night, I just turned off my aircon as well, because I don't need to keep anything cool in here. Got my pebble, if you can even see it. It's really dark. This light doesn't really do a good job. And, let's get some more contrast. There we go. Pebble there. Can't really see it. If I increase brightness, maybe. No, you see it right. There, pebble. 118. How charged is it? 100%. Waiting on the weather. So yeah, the only thing that's left on is this switch. It's got a tiny little fan in it. Tiny little fan over there, sort of behind it. You can't see it all, I know, I'm sorry. But tiny little fan in the side. So yeah, nothing's really plugged in. That's the top lights there, 1, 5 and 7, they're for the server. Well, 5 and 7 are for those two LAN lights, and then number 1 is for management. Number 2, it's only 10 megabit because it's my laptop that's in hibernation mode. And then 15, I'm pretty sure, is the uplink to the router. That's why it's gigabit. That's this one here. And 19, what is 19? 19 is the printer. And I don't think really anybody's going to be printing at the moment. So essentially, this whole switch is useless at the moment, at 1 o'clock in the morning. So, this is the noise that it makes. And when we unplug it, peace and quiet. At last. No lights, no buzzing things, but I guess there's the little server light down there. It's still whinging because I've only got one power supply in. Well, I've got the name there. And, the error, which is power supply, PS1, power, PS1 is off, or error. And if I wanted to, where they're plugged in, where you can't see a thing, I could unplug the thing completely, so it would go off, but, oh yeah, what the hell. In fact, let's do that. Oh dear, I can't really get in. Stuff on my desk everywhere. Reaching down and unplugging that. You probably can't see that, but I just unplugged the IEC power cord from the back of my rack down there, basically. And it's now off. Everything in there is now off. Completely off. Well, the printer still has a starter site. You can even turn that off by pressing it. Press it again. what does it say? Shutting down? No, just HP logo. And obviously, I mean, I'm not going to turn off my router because that's just a pain. My phone, this is actually just, oh, you can't see. I won't say it, but there's a little holder charging unit for my wireless phone. Charging unit, but it's not actually plugged in, so it's just acting as a holder at the moment. My mic can go back. But yeah. Peace and quiet of a silent room. Wait a minute, I can hear something running. What is it? Is that a hard drive? That hard drive? Yeah, it's running. So, little hard drive on my desk there. SATA hard drive, mini SATA hard drive, like 2.5-inch drive. Just plugged into a, oops, not much light. A SATA to USB 3 converter. So, I'm surprised, because my laptop's actually hibernated. I guess it's still generating. Oh, you still got sleep and charge, or whatever Toshiba call it, where they send power to the USB ports even when the laptop's even off. But that's the only thing. Gosh, I could hear that. It must be quiet. And I've got to be quiet myself, because my parents are next door and they're sleeping. So if we unplug it, you might be able to hear it. Yeah, it's very, very faint, but yeah, little hard drive there, you know. No big deal. I just unplug. Voila. It's deadly quiet. Honestly. And I guess I can turn off my laptop and my whatever that is. Laptop power supply and spare, just general power brick, power board, USB chargers, whatnot. What I do whenever I turn off my laptop, you can't see, I always just unplug it as well. Yeah, there you go. Just unplug it so it doesn't drain the battery in it. I don't know if it actually does drain it or not, but just something I always tend to do. So, wow, that is silent. I wish my room was like that all the time. Lights off, so it's even now more pitch black. So the only lights on are this little router light that always is blue, and my modem lights, my cable modem lights. And obviously my clock light, which shows the time. And if I get up and see where my pebble is, give it a shake. There you go, as well. So I guess that's it. I'll actually put that on my bedside table where it's supposed to go. But that's it. My room is silent. Oh gosh, this is wonderful. Honestly, it's probably been a good several months. Like, legitimately, it's been several months since my room has been this quiet. Nothing turned on. There's always been something turned on, whether it's a fan or a laptop cooling pad or a server or a computer or a switch or a, you know, even like hissing of. The reason I normally turn off my TV at least is because it's sort of a cheap no-name brand, you know, it's like a Dick Smith brand, DSC brand TV. Sometimes the switch mode power supplies in them, they're really bad, or even some of the laptop power bricks. They just emit like a high frequency sort of hiss. You know, it ticks me off, especially when it's this quiet. You can actually pick it up. You know, even just that hard drive there making small noises. But yeah, every single thing is off at the moment. Every single thing is off. Like that I can turn off. Obviously, I said I could turn off the router, but I won't because it's just a bit overkill. And yeah, gosh, it's quiet and I love it. Anyway, this has gone really long for a completely off video. I guess it's time to turn this video off as well, and I will see you guys next time. Peace out.